Along with Grant. Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. And it's the Pacers to start out. And here's Turner. Off target with the three. When we talk about the top players in the league, Brent, Domantas Sabonis can get overlooked.
You wonder if the record was a little bit better last year for the Kings, where he might have finished in the MVP voting, because this guy led the league in rebounding, and he put up 8 assists per game. So a top 10 in MVP, that could have moved up a little bit with a winning record. He is a legitimate star at his position.
DeRozan a screen. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Yeah, the big-time vertical there. DeRozan still has it, having played well over a decade in this league.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Duncan. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And that's a slam dunk from the big fundamental. You don't want to get in the way when he's throwing it down.
Oh, stolen by Turner. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Out to Sabonis.
Ball entered from below the basket. Kings ball.
That's tipped. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. 5 to shoot. To the wing, right side. Here's Jordan. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Duncan. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Duncan's gotten his second bucket.
Well, a good-looking mid-range shot from Tim Duncan. The veteran continues to find ways to score.
Here's Jordan. The shot off that time. Nice D from Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. From the arc. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Siakam, that's a developing area, so don't give him a reason to shoot another.
And you look at the Kings, Brett. They've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
Yeah, before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it, D.A.?
Pacers leading by 5. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Now here's Halliburton. Nembhard, right side. Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Here's Halliburton. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. And here's Sabonis. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 6. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian. He is.
Welcome. To 2K Sports, we have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Sacramento this season.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
And they don't want a repeat of what happened last year here. They know this is an opponent they can handle, and they don't want to give away anything like they did last year.
So it's the Pacers now. Sacramento getting their last shot to go.
And Halliburton just springing off the floor. Defense couldn't stop him once he got airborne.
Well, well. There's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. Zach LaVine's name came up, and I asked how he plans to deal with him. And Coach said, quote, "What's scary about LaVine is how many ways that he can score. So there's no easy answer except for high-effort defense, and that's exactly what we're going to do." So the defense is trying to outwork LaVine tonight, and we'll see how that goes. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Shoots a fadeaway, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Duncan. Halliburton on the wing. Here's Duncan. It's good.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
Here's Ellis. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The rebound by Duncan. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Inside. Tries again. Pass to Turner. And here's Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Great decision from Tyrese Halliburton. Understands when he should look to set up.
Oh, man!
Oh!
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, LaVine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Now Halliburton. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Yes, Spicy P getting up.
It's tipped. Here's Jordan. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. And here are the Pacers now. Big run right now for them. 11-2. 1:51 left to play in the first. Here's Halliburton. Knocked away.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
When we talk about the top players in the league, Brent, Domantas Sabonis can get overlooked.
You wonder if the record was a little bit better last year for the Kings, where he might have finished in the MVP voting, because this guy led the league in rebounding, and he put up 8 assists per game. So top 10 in MVP, that could have moved up a little bit with a winning record. He is a legitimate star at his position.
Here's Duncan. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's a slam dunk from the big fundamental. You don't want to get in the way when he's throwing it down.
Sacramento calls timeout. And Sacramento making a change here. Kings trail by 9. 1:06 left to play in the first. Pass to LaVine. Now here's Valanciunas. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Turner. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Indiana on offense. Outpacing them right now, a 15-2 run. Halliburton for 3. Connects from downtown. Halliburton's got 5 now.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Valanciunas. Right wing. In transition, here come the Pacers. Here's Siakam. With 4 on the clock. And Siakam with the slam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Valanciunas sets a screen. He gets it in there.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got his second basket. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. Well, let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Kings trail by 19. LaVine. And the dunk by LaVine.
So good at getting elevated. LaVine rises up and hammers it down.
Another three for Indiana.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And you look at the Kings, Brett. They've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
And before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it, B.A.?
Here's McConnell. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Pass to Bradley. Fires the three. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. To the paint. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Yet now in his 30s, DeRozan still possesses that trademark athleticism. He loves throwing it down.
Nesmith with it. Toppin outside. 4-3. And Indiana misses again. Kings trail by 18. And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to McConnell. Back to Toppin. There's the three. DeRozan with the rebound. And it's the Kings with the ball. Here's Jordan. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Jordan's got 6 points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Bradley. Pass to McConnell. Back to Nesmith. Jacks up at three. Hits a three-pointer. And the Pacers lead by 19.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Pass to Shepard. From the arc. Nesmith's shot is off. Kings trail by 17. Here's DeRozan. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And when he's got momentum on his way to the basket, DeRozan is going to finish hard. No reason to take any chances there.
Here's Bradley. Out to the wing. There's Nesmith with the three. Gets the three to fall. Nesmith's got his second basket of the night.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. He's got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Valanciunas can't get it to go. Indiana leading by 18. Nesmith on the wing. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Sacramento on D. Indiana shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
To the inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Assisted by
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Toppin outside. Pass to Shepard. Back to McConnell. And here's Toppin. This one for three. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Toppin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Valanciunas sets a screen. One second left. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
And just sent it down with some force.
And typically he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Pacers leading by 19. Pass to Bradley. The three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Now DeRozan, guarded by Toppin. Outside for Levine. Sabonis in the post. And he converts the layup. Sabonis has gotten his first basket of the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to review the game plan. Some changes for Indiana. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to Turner. Driving inside. Over to the left wing. Here's Duncan. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Well, it's something he's doing more and more in the latter stages of his career, but Tim Duncan very capable from the mid-range.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits. Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Halliburton goes. Launches a three. Buries it from three. Duncan's got 13.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Ellis. He's scoreless. Monk for 3. The rebound by Duncan. Pacers leading by 22. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
He's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Pass to Monk. Picked by Sabonis. Monk with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. Here's Ellis. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
And They're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Man, the Kings have held tough, but it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Greg.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Levine surveys the D. Picked by Sabonis. From deep. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
3 points.
Sabonis has got his second basket of the game. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Halliburton with the ball. 5 points in the game. He can't get it to go.
That was a clever move to try to lose the defender in midair there, even if he didn't knock down the shot.
Monk for three. The rebound by Duncan. Pacers leading by 23. Nembhard with it. Now guarded by Monk. They grab their own miss. Takes a three. Sacramento grabs the miss. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Second chance shot. Pass to Ellis. DeRozan outside. 6 on the shot clock. That shot no good. And here are the Pacers now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Now here's Turner. Here's Duncan. Can't get it to fall. 6 for 10 now. Now here's Monk. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Levine. Lets it go from deep. On target from range.
And with how well Levine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
Pass to Siakam. From downtown. Monk grabs the miss. Kings trail by 20.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
DeRozan. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I mean, just so difficult to keep DeRozan out of the lane. He draws a lot of fouls in there in the paint.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And here's McConnell. And so it's Indiana feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their set. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Kings call timeout. And Brent, the Kings have the pieces to compete and finally creating some stability.
Yeah, after that 16-year playoff absence, just being a factor in the West has Sacramento and their fans really, really exciting. Again, the pieces are there. Will they push it this year to get back in the mix?
Here's Fultz. Let's find out the news on DeMar DeRozan. Allie, what's the update?
Hey guys, Sacramento's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He called the injury a lower back bruise and said it's very stiff at the moment. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to be healthy coming down the stretch. It looks like their depth will be tested now.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Obi Toppin.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Pacers.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Pass to Duncan. No good on the triple. Kings trail by 18. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Here's LaRavia. The three is up. Pure from three-point range. LaRavia's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Halliburton on the wing. Here's Duncan. Down low. Here's Nembhard. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And it's a Kings ball. 15-point game. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And both free throws good for Jordan.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Now Halliburton. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Duncan. The Pacers again can't hit. Kings trail by 13. Here's Jordan. The putback. The rebound by Duncan. And here are the Pacers now. Kicks it out to Siakam. Here's Halliburton. Here's Duncan. And that one comes up a bit short. And it's Fultz with the ball for Sacramento. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Out left to the wing. Here's LaRavia. No good on the three. Pacers leading by 13. They still need this. Sinks it from distance.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
The Kings call timeout. Kings trail by 16. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Nembhard. That free throw misses. And he's good on the second. Pacers leading by 15. Here's Halliburton. Oh, Jordan with the block. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
As we know, Brent, experiencing some team drama is not an uncommon experience in the NBA.
Man, BA, as years went on and playing 7, 8, 9 seasons in the league, you almost started to invite some of that drama into the locker room. It's really a character builder, and it shows you that you care about what it is that you're doing. So the drama are always great lessons for how strong your team is going to be.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Fourth team foul.
He's off on the first.
At the line for the Kings, Michael Jordan.
He hits the second from the line.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Sabonis. We've got 1:13 left to play in the fourth quarter.
Sacramento foul. Michael Jordan. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
That one misses.
At the line.
And Halliburton, the guy you just continue to see grow game by game, an exceptional talent and a great mind.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Pacers.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Siakam. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Now the Kings in transition. Oh,
Over the top.
are you kidding me? Wow.
Amazing.
Man.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Duncan. Five on the clock. The fader. Yes, it's good. And the Pacers lead by 12. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't